Well, back on the Fargo. I got a job sitting on the hoist. It's not going nowhere till tomorrow till I get parts, so I'm gonna see what I can do. I grafted in this heater. It was in one of my parts trucks. It's got a 6-volt motor. I took it apart thinking, start taking it apart thinking, how am I gonna get that squirrel cage out of there once it's installed? But luckily, make a fool out of me. It just fits. So, I went through my junk pile. Look what I found. Only issue is, shaft is way too short. You know, somewhere in my travels, I've seen an extender for these things. So, I'm just gonna do the right thing and go ahead and make one on my lathe. Sounds like fun. But, hey, can I make it any worse? If I can get this thing to run on 12 volts at a slow speed, I'd be jamming. Okay, well, let's see how it works out. Talk to you guys later. Well, here's the theory. This motor's long. Shaft is short. Caliper. I need to make a stub. I don't know, that long. So if I go, oh, let's see, there's 2. Yeah, 1 3/4. So I'll go over here and I'll make this 1 3/4 long, right size. Then I'll flip it, put it in the lathe, and then I'll drill it 5/16. This side will be okay because there's just one set screw holding it, and the other side I drill and tap and put a set screw in, make myself an adapter. Should stretch it out. So it's all good in theory. Let's see how far I get. Yeah, so you take down the end a little bit to get your shaft size, test it. It's still a little snug, but once I clean it up, it'll be nice. And now I'll machine the rest down to match that. Rather than going beyond it, it's by far the easiest. Otherwise, I'm the do-over king when it comes to machining stuff on the lathe. Well, that part's fixed. Time to drill a hole in the other end. Well, another day at Corrosion Corner. 12-volt motor and a 6-volt fan housing. There's the adapter. Kind of crude, but that one there steps down to fit this. That gives me my length. It'll fit in the housing what I need, and we should be good to go. So as long as I haven't made it too long, which I think I'm going to be good, then we will install and test on it, and I'll let you know how it works then. So far, thanks for watching. Final video on Let's Make a Different Heater Work series. Okay, it's in. 12-volt motor does fit with a little bit of shimming and wedging. Heat switch, that's one of those 3-position low, medium, high with a really bad resistor underneath. It gets smoking hot. Regardless, it's gonna work. Up here I used one of my cables, throttle actually. This is connected to 70s, 80s Dodge half-ton water valve. There you go. Pass through the firewall and through the jiggly mess, and that's my heat control. So I can turn the heat off. I don't roast in the cab in the summer. So, the squirrel cage vibrates a little bit. But you know what? For as often as I'm going to need this, It's noisy. It doesn't actually really vibrate. It's just noisy. I don't know. Like I say, for as often as I'm going to need this, this is more than enough. Some decent wind coming out of there. Now all I have to do is come up with a hot air conveyance to connect to the windshield parts. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I don't know, maybe this will help somebody.